Hey, what's going on, you guys? D-Mac here. Welcome back to another episode of the Halifax Buccaneers franchise mode. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe, and there's new videos coming every single day. So, where we left off in the last one was we did round 2 of the playoffs. We'll go to the draft board. We were talking about who we wanted to get. I want to get this kid, Xander Ben, from the Sioux Greyhounds of the OHL. It's saying he's 3 years out, but you know what? I got patience, man. We're going to get that far. Then we got Yakub Zamnov from Russia. He's playing in an A-plus league, so he's playing with men, you know? And he is 3 years out as well. He's a playmaking center, so that could be really great for us. Projected pick is 23rd. One of the kids we got watch listed, so is 23rd, but I'm assuming they might go a little earlier. They could go a little later. You never truly know. So what I'm thinking I'm going to try and do, I'm going to start the draft right away. What I think I am going to do is I am going to try to trade like Michael Backlund for like the 22nd pick or the 21st pick in the draft. And I'm going to try and get both these kids. And then I'm actually really thinking... I'll look at it once I get in here. I'm not going to have a draft pick until later in the first round. We got enough time, right? So if I go to offer trade, and then I go and look, I want to see what kind of, look at the value that like an Ovechkin has. He's 36. We just re-signed him for 1 year. He had over 100 points for us this year, but he doesn't really fit so well on that top line. But if you look at like a Patrick McDonald, he fits a little bit better on that top line. So that's kind of where I want to go, right? I want it to be Patrick McDonald as a sniping top line left winger. I want to have Kuznetsov as our top line playmaking center. And I want to try and find a power forward that is not named Jake Virtanen that fits on that top line. Hopefully we can get those guys like a +5 chemistry bonus, and that top line can absolutely spank next year. And also look at Matt Siemens, jumped up to 87 overall after having a 73-point season. Has not missed a game yet, or he missed like 20 games in his first year, but has not missed any games since then. He doesn't fit so well, but him on that second line works really well. I do like him on that second line. It would be great if his scheme fit for that top line would go up a little bit. That would be fantastic, right? But I'm looking to move Ovechkin. I'm looking to move Michael Backlund. He doesn't have all the trade value in the world, but I was hoping somewhere in the early 20s someone would be looking to get rid of a draft pick. So let's just take a look. Where do they want to start trading away picks, right? So they want to get rid of the 22nd pick, but I just don't know if that's going to do it, right? I don't think I want to go for the 18th. That probably has a fair amount of value still, right? Maybe not too much, but I think it's going to be more value than someone like Michael Backlund has. I think, it's relatively even. I don't think that would go through, but there is a chance we could try it. Trade rejected. So we would have to offer them more than that. And I don't really know if there's too much more we have that I would be willing to get rid of. Maybe I could get rid of a Jake Virtanen or something like that. He was good for us last year. He does fit really well on that top line. But it would appear that maybe he's not the most well-liked guy on the team. But, actually, I think I might hold on to Jake Virtanen. Just maybe even for like one more year, right? Not going to get rid of Dupuis. It could be a pretty low-down kind of guy that we could, potentially get rid of. And something else I really wanted to look at really, really quick. Brendan Lemieux, in the playoffs, was he part of the... No, see, he only had 4 penalties in 12 games in the playoffs. So I don't think he was the problem. I noticed we were taking a ton of penalties in the playoffs, right? So, kind of thinking maybe kind of sorta. I think I might have to go for a draft pick on this one. I might be able to get... Oh, no, somebody picked. All right. What was it? All right. Rafalski, that guy we were looking at, 83 overall, playmaking center. So, hold on. Wait, no. Offer trade, I think maybe we'll go for the 18th pick. What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm thinking we're going to go for that 18th pick because after you get to like pick number 10, it really is just a crapshoot of who you're going to be able to trade for who. So we're going to go Backlund and I guess like a third round pick. Michael Backlund and a third round pick. That should go through. Oh yeah, that's going to go through every day. So I'm really all I'm hoping now is that we can get our dude, right? And on top of that, I wanted to see really quick while we got a minute to go to Washington. I want to see what kind of trade value, like Darren McDonald has very high trade value, right? And they're probably not really, does he even fit on our team though? That's the next question, right? He had 36 points in 72 games. He fits on the penalty kill. He might fit somewhere on our team. He would probably be relatively low down the totem pole. Never mind. You know what? We're gonna look later. Later on we're gonna try and find some kind of trade for Alex Ovechkin, someone who fits really well on that top line. Anyway, we're gonna go to pick number 18. Who did they take? Right? Okay, so we got pick number 5. All these guys. These guys are all NHL ready. Pick number 8's pretty much NHL ready. 9's pretty good. 10. Okay, we're starting to see the drop off right now. That guy's medium elite though. This guy. This Isaiah Mikulski had 61 points last year in the QMJHL. He went 14th overall. He's a sniper. That's a decent draft pick at 14 to get a medium elite guy, right? So we're just going to go make pick. And I'm going to go for Xander Benn from the Sioux Greyhounds of the Ontario Hockey League. I'm going to go for this guy. He is a sniper. Could be elite, probably top 6, maybe top 9. Top 6, 64 overall, top 6 forward. He's probably like 3 years out. Look at this guy, right? Xander Benn, 5'10", 182, and 18th overall. He is a decent shooter, and by the looks of it, his speed is going to grow relatively well as well. So I think maybe not the year coming, maybe not the year 5 offseason, but the year 6 offseason, I think we'll be able to sign him, and he'll be in the 70s overall. So I'm going to just say sim pick. They got Nabokov. We're going to go sim pick. This is pick number 20, Antonio. Okay, so hopefully our guy is still there, right? Schmaltz, playmaking center. Was it Schmaltz? Was that the guy we were looking at? I'm not 100% sure. No, it was Zamnov. That's right. Okay, Zamnov. I think there's what? That's pick 22. So we got one more pick to get through, and Zamnov's still there. So we're going to make pick, and we're going to get our dude here. Zamnov projected to go next overall, so after this pick, but I'm going to take him now. He is a 64 overall, playmaking, top 6 forward center. Number 28, he is 6 foot, 185. At his biggest, I feel like he'll be like 6'1", 200 pounds, maybe. As a playmaker, again, his speed is probably going to grow pretty well. Poise isn't too bad. Discipline leaves a little bit to be desired. Durability should grow a bit. But passing is pretty decent. I think by next year he could be like 67, 68 overall. The only problem is in the league that he plays in, these kids don't really get a lot of points, right? Because he's playing alongside men, right? So really quickly, I do want to look at where we got like a 3rd round pick. I think it's like 69th overall or something, right? So this guy, Boudreau, 45th. Antoine Boudreau could be an elite player. He could be top 6, you know. This Carpentier, he's 29th. He's probably an elite goaltender, but we have no need for a goalie, right? So this guy's 62nd overall, 3 years out. He's injury prone, though. That's the only bad thing, right? So 71st, Vincent LeBlanc. Could be an offensive defenseman. I'm thinking he's probably more like a two-way defender with his size. Probably 3 years out. So you know what? I'm gonna pin this guy, and I'm maybe gonna look for him. This Ferland guy too, 18 years old, Pascal Ferland. He looks like he's gonna be a heck of a goalie. I might be able to pick him up late in the draft. Or this Tapper kid, 5 years out. It's hard. As soon as it starts saying like 5 years out, it's kind of hard to say. Oh, it's pick 95. I thought it was like pick 68 or something. I didn't realize we had like the second last pick of the 3rd round. Dag nabbit. That's okay. We're going to sim to pick 95, get all the way through the third round. This is going really, really quick. We're already like halfway through the draft. We got a couple of picks left. This Nestorov guy, he could be something, right? Lacks size. Left wing, it says two-way forward. I think he's probably a sniper with his size. 4 years. Could be low elite. You know what? We're going to give him a try. We're going to give this guy a try. Ilya Nestorov, low top 9 forward. He's 58 overall, left wing. I said he was going to be a sniper. Decent enough shooter, but not terrific for the 95th overall pick. Not horrible. So now we're going all the way to the 5th round, right? So I'm going to go to our pinned players. And then we got Chevrier, who they say could be an elite guy, but no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go to pinned players. We got this guy, 256th. I swear we had more guys than that. Apparently not. Anyway, so we're going to go to central scouting ranking, 906. No, we don't want that. 151. This guy's like the next guy in line. So, screw it. We're just going to go for it. Maybe we'll get lucky, right? Boom. Bottom 6. Wow. 169, I think we have, hold on, I gotta go to the draft board. I think we have like this pick and maybe one more. This pick. Or is it, this is the one we're on, this is the next one we have. So I'm gonna make just a random pick on this one. And with the next one, I'm gonna get that goalie, just to see, you never know, right? Nedved, blah-blah-blah, gobbledygook, 5 years out. Another goalie. This guy could be a starter. Probably a fringe starter, right? 4 years. He's a little guy, though. Nelson Cairns. Bad quickness and stuff. Could be 4 years out. But they got Benny Bachman. He's playing like on the second line for the Hounds. So he should be in the 60s overall. Benny Bachman. I love the Hounds. So you know what? I think he's probably like a power forward. With his size, so we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it, baby. Boom. Low bottom 6. He's a two-way forward. Anyway, I go to pick number 183. I'm just going to grab my goaltender with that final pick that we have. Go to pinned players. Boom. I'm going to take Furland. And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky, right? Pascal Furland, 47 overall fringe starter. All right, so the draft is over. We got those two first-round guys that we wanted, Ben and Zamnov. And then Nestorov, I think, could potentially end up someday being in the National Hockey League, but I'm not really holding my breath on that. And then we're just quickly going to do the re-sign phase. Oh, yeah, our entire AHL staff is going to be leaving. So I think I'm going to try and just re-sign these guys. Our head coach should be growing quite a bit. Yeah, teaching's really high. Defense is really good. Power play, penalty kill, offense. Yeah, he doesn't like Wolf. Wolf doesn't like Schneider. Denis doesn't like Wolf. Schneider doesn't like Denis. So I feel like if we were to get rid of like maybe Wolf, because multiple people don't like Wolf, right? Maybe go for a new. I mean, look at his coaching record. It's terrific, right? Simon Letang, and we got him for less than 2.3. Well, we got him for about 2.3. But if I get rid of Wolf and get a coach that people seem to like a little bit more, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try to re-sign all our coaches. This guy's, yeah. He wants the associate coach job. What does this guy want? We got an incredible staff chemistry down here. This guy, assistant coach, yeah. This guy wants, yeah. So we got, yeah, I don't know, man. What about Lebda? He doesn't like D. Salvatore. Molly, he doesn't like Cooperman. Everybody hates everybody. He doesn't like Lebda. So you know what? We're going to fire the goalie coach. We're going to try to keep our head coach. We're going to offer him like $9.19 to stay on as the AHL head coach. I don't expect him to keep that. Lebda, he wanted to be our associate coach, so I'm just going to offer him this. And then Cooperman, he wants to be our assistant coach, so I'm just going to offer him this. All right, so all these guys, like in our major league, see 3 years left. Assistant coach, 2 years left. Wolf, 3 years left. Letang, 4 years left. It's like our NHL coaching system is going to be totally fine. I don't care if I have scouts or not. That doesn't really, that doesn't really affect me. So Luff decided to come back and re-sign with us. Was there anyone else? I don't think there was. So anyway, let's go view contracts really, really quick. And as soon as we get to free agency, we can... Oh, look at Cap. Look at Cap, baby. Look at that. He had a huge... Oh, look at... He fits everywhere, man. I might actually even be able to get him to work really well on the top line. I might be able to get Kapanen on that top line. That'd be wild, man. So, yeah, we want to keep Cap. He wants to come back. He wants 3.475 for 3 years. You know what? Honestly, I have no problem with that. I'm going to make it 3.4. 3.4, and I could potentially rock him on the top line. Jakob Wirtanen, Jake Virtanen. He also fits very well on that top line. He kind of fits on the third. Jamel Smith, I think he kind of fits like everywhere, though. I love Jamel Smith. I do want to hold on to him. He wants 2 years at $1 million. You know what, dude? You're not going to beat that for a guy that can jump around between the top line and the second line, right? You're not going to beat that. He was a -5, but he played in the minors. So we're going to see what he wants. Might keep him around 3 years, 1.3. Yeah, sorry, I don't think it's going to happen, buddy. Snuggerud, he came up and played for us. He had 10 points in 37 games. He was a plus player. Yeah, you know what? Snuggerud, I want to keep around. I like Snuggerud, and he was I want to keep him for 2 years. I'm going to offer him 1.1 for 2 years, and let's see if he wants to stick around. Brendan Lemieux, he was a minus player on our team. He was a -7. He didn't play big minutes. He did fit on our team, but you know what? We don't. I don't know. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on him, right? Jay Bouwmeester doesn't want to come back. I'm done with him. He's got maybe 1 year left, and he's going to leave anyway. So, Brassard, I'm going to skip ahead because I'm just going to offer a bunch of people, like, two-way contracts all, like, way down here and stuff. We're just going to offer everybody, like, two-way contracts, right? So, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We did a bunch of signings. I got 13 contracts offered. If I have to be 100% honest, I'm almost thinking I might not. Well, first of all, Decord, we're going to release him. Don't need him no more. We're going to offer a contract to Par Nilsson. We're going to get him going, right? And then we are going to... First of all, what does Jonas Korpisalo want? He wants 2 years, under $1 million a year is what he wants. So I think, you know what that tells me is that Jonas Korpisalo is probably going to drop a little bit, and he's maybe going to be on the really low end of being a backup goaltender. So I will offer him a contract, sure. Otherwise, we went ahead and, well, we offered a contract to Kasperi Kapanen, and we're really hoping he takes it, right? So I haven't offered anything to Jake Virtanen yet. I am going to qualify him on the last day, and then, we'll go from there, right? So Osterley, I don't think I'm going to offer a contract to. So for Jordan Osterley, I think I would offer him like 1 year at maybe like $1 million even. I think that's the best I'm going to do for him, right? Brendan Lemieux, I'm thinking about qualifying him at the end too. Probably would be useful in the minors. Anyway, so our draft pick from last year, Frederick Crooks, who we took 21st overall, I am going to offer him an entry-level deal because he was 68 overall at the beginning of last year, and he did have a pretty decent season for Niagara. He had 58 points in 65 games. He was a plus player, didn't really take any penalties. I think he'll be in the 70s, right? Oliver frickin' Dupuis. 72 overall. The 19-year-old is now 6'2", 183. So he is filling out, right? Physically not bad. His skating and his puck skills are absolutely going to be what save him. The 7th overall draft pick, the grinding right winger. I can't wait to see if he grows a little bit. Zamnov and Ben, we just drafted those guys, so we're going to give them some time in the minors, Otherwise, we offered 16 contracts, including Jonas Korpisalo. Afterwards, we got Alex Ovechkin that we're going to want to trade away, right? And look at this. This is the best part, man. This is the best part. Matt Siemens, power forward. 4 years, $2.7 million for an 87 overall power forward center. Look at his physical play. 99, 98, 85, 90, 99. This guy is a physical beast. Look at his defense. 92, 81, 96, 93. He is absolutely your entire penalty kill. It's like that guy alone is going to just kill penalties for you, you know? So first thing we're going to do, advanced day. We might get a coach or two say no to us here in a minute. He accepts. So the AHL head coach is going to stay on with us. He's going to come back. What else do we got? I am not interested in joining with this job title for associate coach, but that was the title you asked for. I'm not interested in this job title, so I'm going to have to skip ahead and do stuff with that. Anyway, Korpisalo just signed with us a 2-year deal worth $750,000 a year. So, yeah, McKegg's coming back. Osterley wants me to adjust the financial. So Osterley wants a little more than $1 million. I don't know if I really want to give it to him, though. Easy decision for Cap, man. I think if Kapanen can stay around 85, 86, I got no problem at all throwing him on our top line. Then our top line is sniper, playmaker, two-way forward. Great combination. Easy decision. Easy decision. Easy decision. Easy decision. Oh, yeah, we got Jamel back, baby. Kosmachuk. Luke Snuggerud's coming back. I think I'd like to keep him in the NHL. Marek Rivik, Brassard, Oliver Dupuis joins the team. There you go, Dupe. You are officially a member of an NHL team, and you're getting paid for it now. Per Nilsson, he decided to sign with us. He's probably going to be like 74, 75 overall this year. Could very well even be an AHL friggin' starter. Freddie Crooks, he joined the team. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're still a contender, right? Still a contender. So let's take a really quick peek at our contracts. All right, so this team is pretty powerful, right? So it was, who was it? Yeah, Jake Virtanen, we haven't dealt with yet. Osterley wants to come back. That's the stupid part, right? It's like Osterley wants to come back. He had 50 points last year with what? With the, what is it? The Aces. The Burnaby Aces, yeah. Bacon. There you go. He had 50 points in 82 games. So, you know, he had a good year. So I'm not going to give you and I'm not going to give you 3 years. I'll give you 2 years at 1.15. That is absolutely the best I can do for you, Brendan Lemieux. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna qualify him on that last day. That's what we're gonna do there, right? There's not too much that I really wanna change. Yeah, so Osterley's gonna say no. I offered him 2 contracts. He didn't say no. So yeah, we're gonna get to the end of the re-sign phase. We are getting through this like super quick right now. We qualifying offers to 2 players, including Jake Virtanen. Yeah, I know I'm going to offer Jake Virtanen a qualifying offer. I am really fully expecting no one to offer sheet Virtanen. And if they do, it should be pretty low. And who was the other one? Lemieux. Yeah. I'm gonna qualify Brendan Lemieux, and I don't expect anybody to friggin' offer sheet Lemieux at all. I fully expect within the next week or two, Brendan Lemieux is just going to he's just going to accept the qualifying offer we gave him, which is probably like league minimum. So Jake Virtanen, I'm going to make him hold out. We're going to hold out right into like August. And then Virtanen's not going to be worth as much, you know. And then you can really lowball them. It sounds awful, but you can lowball them. So the AHL associate and assistant coach have not been renewed. So I'm going to do this really quick and I'll get back to you. All right. So I made some contract offers. We have the NHL assistant coach, associate coach, and NHL goalie coach. So these guys are all pretty good. Staff chemistry is very, very high. Style teacher, physical, teacher, physical. So yeah, we're a heavy-hitting team. That's probably why we take so many penalties, right? So anyway, we're going to stick with that, but we're going to skip ahead. No, we're not going to skip ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to try and find a friggin' trade that involves the great 8, Mr. Alex Ovechkin. So the first thing we're going to try and find is, okay, so it's going to be, who do we really, you know what? Honestly, I got to go back to contracts. I got to figure out what do we need, you know? So I'm going to take a look through our contracts, and we're going to find out where everybody's going to kind of sit, right? We got over $20 million in cap space, but we only have 29 players under contract currently, right? So we do How do we only have 29 people under contract? Wasn't I at like 44 or something going into this offseason? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure that out before the next season starts. Anyway, so this could actually very well work out to being what our center tandem looks like, unless there's somebody. Nah, there's not really anybody here, eh? Yeah. So it's going to be Kuzi on the top line, probably Matt Siemens on the second. Jamel Smith very well could end up on that third line. And McKegg, it does it, you can be one or two kind of below NHL ready. One or two below, and especially if you're on the fourth line, right? So that could very well be our center position, makeup, right? So we're going to go to left wingers, where Ovechkin's not going to be the top line guy, right? So we got Ryan Dzingel, who's going to be our second line left winger. Patrick McDonald is going to be our top line left winger. And then we need to maybe pick some people up here, right? So we got our one, our two. If I kept Ovi, I could use him as a third line left winger. But other than that, I don't think I really have anyone in the system. We got Brendan Lemieux, so he could work. Brendan Lemieux could very well work for a fourth line winger, but I'm just thinking about the third too, right? On the right side, we got Kasperi Kapanen, who is probably going to be our top line right wing. Aube Kubel, who is probably our third line. Luff is probably going to remain on the... Luff is going to be the third. So you know what? Aube Kubel might end up being our second line right winger. What is he again? He's a sniper. So we got Dzingel, Siemens, and Aube Kubel. I think I'd like someone better for the second line. We got Dzingel. We got Siemens. So maybe try and trade Ovechkin for a young guy that could fit into that second line role. And then we got Luff. Do we have anyone in the system? We got Jake Virtanen. Yeah, never mind. Jake Virtanen's going to be coming back. And I think he fits pretty well in that third line too. So I think, yeah, you know what? Our team might not be the toughest team on earth, but I think we're going to be fine. So as always, it's going to be Jonesy and Krug. And that top four is probably going to be Gus and Schmidt. If not, Gus and maybe Snuggerud, or Gus and Stephen Johns. I actually totally forgot that I wanted to move him. His individual performance is super low. I'm hoping we can bring that back. He does love management, and he doesn't mind his team. He doesn't like his team too much, but he doesn't mind them. I don't want to make too many deals. I don't want to move too many people. And until a couple of our prospects start moving up in the world, it's like we don't really have a ton of options there. So I can't believe in the system. Yeah, so we got Rock Mantha and Per Nilsson. That's going to be our starting tandem in the minors this year. Centers, we got Scarbosa, Pare, Jamnov is not signed. So we do need a couple of people for the minor league team. So I'm probably going to sign them, and then I'll get back to you guys. I think I went a little cut crazy, So, yeah, we definitely need some players for the minor league team. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get out of here. I'm going to cut this part out, and I'm just going to sign a whole crap load of minor league guys, and then I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Now we're going to propose trade. And we are going to throw Alex, the Great 8 Ovechkin up here. They want him in Boston, so we're going to have to take something pretty big for him, right? Hold on here. Okay, so we could always grab like a Jake DeBrusk. What's Jake DeBrusk again? He is a sniper, right? And he fits on the penalty kill. Not nuts about that. Anders Bjork, two-way forward, fits on line 1. That's no good for me. Is there anybody else? Danton Heinen, he's a two-way forward, fits in the bottom 6. So Boston's out. That's fine. Who else wants him? The Carolina Hurricanes want him. We could possibly pick up like a Teuvo Teravainen for him. He's a playmaker. He fits on line 3. You know what? Good enough for me. Could fit on line 2 as well. Can we get Teravainen for Ovechkin? Can we do it? Proposed trade rejected. So we would have to add a sweetener in. This year, the upcoming draft is kind of a write-off for us. So we really don't have a lot of picks kicking around, eh? So I could give them Florida's 3rd-round pick. Trade accepted. There you go. Teuvo Teravainen is now a member of the Halifax Buccaneers. So we didn't actually have to give up all that much. I'm going to advance day once or twice. No, I'm not giving you Rock Mantha, baby. I ain't giving you Rock Mantha. Okay, here we go. All our coaches, the associate coach, happy to join the team. Happy to join the team. That's what I'm talking about. He'll accept. All right, so we have coaches. I've decided to accept your offer. Darius Beach on the blue line. So I'm going to say sim to next season so we get through this a little quicker. We had Zach Bogosian, Sam Gagne, Salamaki, JG Pajot. I found him in free agency looking for a two-way friggin' deal. Garnett Hathaway, Belpedio, Hoffenmeyer, Litamaki. Who else do we got, baby? So I'm just going to keep on keeping on until we get a little farther. Till we get just a little farther, and then we're going to deal with Jake Virtanen and Brendan Lemieux, unless Brendan Lemieux has already said yes to us. I'm not 100% sure. They really, really want to make some trades to us, though. Oh, yeah, Brendan Lemieux accept our qualifying offer. I don't think Jake Virtanen will right now. So now we could probably stop simulating. We're almost at the end of July. I'm thinking I can go to view contracts, go to RFAs, and I'm thinking I can probably sign Jake Virtanen for not a whole lot, right? 1 year, 2.1. How about 2 years? 2 years at 2.1. You know what? No, 1 year. How about this? 1 year at 2. Because then he's still an RFA, and we can still win him over, you know? All right, so that should get us Jake Virtanen, and then we have got our lineup for next year. Signed a whole bunch of free agents also to help fill out our minor league team. Hey, Virtanen was extremely happy to accept that. Oh, your cash offer was so generous. Nah, I offered you almost $200,000 less than you wanted. That's the thing, man. You got to be prepared, you know. When you hold out and there's no interest around the league, you got to be prepared, man, that no one wants you. You got to be ready to take that fall. All right, so come on, we got to be getting close here. We got to be getting close, man. So decline trade. We no longer have Alex Ovechkin. You know what? I'm going to finish up real quick. August 17th. I don't think, even in team minute, no, I can't even update player jerseys or captaincy or anything. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to wait until we get there, and I'm going to have to remove captaincy from somebody, give it to somebody else, you know. So I don't know, man. I was kind of thinking about it a little bit. I was thinking Matt Siemens deserves to have an A, you know, at least an A. He had a 73-point season for us last year. He signed a really team-friendly contract. He wanted to stay in Halifax, signed a super team-friendly contract. So, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go to set captains first. Who did they give? Yeah, they gave Siemens an A. That's what I'm talking about, man. They gave Siemens an A. Jonesy's got an A. And they gave Torrey Krug captaincy. I don't know that I really like that so much. I think, honestly, I would rather have Seth Jones as the captain of this team. And then, do I want Torrey Krug to have the assistant captaincy, though? Or do I want someone like Kuznetsov to have it? Or honestly, you know what? Do I want someone like Jamel Smith to have it? That's what I'm talking about. We got JG Pajot on our center tandem too. So we're going to edit lines, and we're going to try and build these lines up real nice. So that is exactly the lineup I thought that I wanted. It's only a +1, right? So he fits on the top. He fits on the top. Cap for him, that's a +3. Siemens, Teravainen, he fits on the first actually quite a bit better, right? So what if I was to... what do we want to do? What if I was to take Teravainen, put him up here? I don't want two playmakers on one line because we don't have enough playmakers as it is. What about something like this? Oh, Matt Siemens, Teravainen, and Patty Mick. There you go, +3. Virtanen is a right winger. Kapanen's a right winger. Virtanen for somebody, you know. Pajot for... No, Jamel Smith's kind of got to stay down there, right? So Ryan Dzingel is clearly not going to be on the fourth line, you know. He's not going to be on the fourth line. Kapanen's not going to be on the freaking fourth line. Okay, first of all, I need to figure out where these bottom guys fit. Luff fits here, but he's a right winger, right? Luff's on the right wing. JG Pajot fits here very well. Obe Kubel fits here pretty well. Okay, so Aubé-Kubel goes on the right as well. I don't know how much I like that too much. I'd kind of rather keep like Kasperi Kapanen up here. But then Dzingel doesn't really fit here. So what? No, that doesn't work. Do we have a sniper? Can anyone buy a sniper? Can I buy a sniper? Yeah, we got a sniper. Aubé-Kubel. Does he fit in the second? He kind of does. So we can move him up here. That doesn't work. Well, we can make that work anyway. So Teravainen, Kuznetsov, and Patty Mick. But as I said before, I don't want all those playmakers on one line, you know? So Garnet Hathaway is a grinder. Where does he fit? He fits everywhere. Garnet Hathaway, a grinder. No, that doesn't work. No. That's never going to work. He fits on the third. He fits everywhere, man. All right, what else do we got? We don't got any extra centermen kicking around. Jake Virtanen. Just my biggest thing was just trying to get that top line to really, really work really well, you know? And I feel like the top line is going to work really well. Like, I really don't like two playmakers on one line, you know? Two playmakers on one line does not make me very, very confident, you know? But, with Jake Virtanen up here, can you imagine if we threw Pajot and it was +5? Oh my God, Pajot makes it +5. Oh, I hate this game. God, I hate this game. The thing is, it's like having Patty Mick on that top line. So our top line would be 90, 85, 86. Our second line would be 86, 87, 87. Third line would be 87, 91. So that's obviously not going to happen, right? That's the thing. It's just like I need Kuzi up there, you know? But could I get Pajot up here for the... No, I'm not going to get a +5 for that, right? My God. Cap, it's like you fit so well up there. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't that work with Kapanen up there, you know? Pajot is a playmaking center. Crap. So, this I like, though. You know, I don't like having Pajot as a depth forward, but he is very effective, right? So this could work for me. I'm not nuts about having Teuvo Teravainen on the friggin' third line, though. That kind of drives me a little nuts, you know? So Patty Mick is a decent enough face-off guy. We could make that work. But honestly, I just don't think I want two playmakers on one line. I'd rather have kind of like a playmaker on each line. The only one I could see moving would be like Ryan Dzingel, you know? I could see moving Ryan Dzingel because then I got playmaker, power forward, two-way forward. Or I could take... Son of a... Can't really make that work either, eh? Aubé-Kubel, I'm pretty sure, is a sniper. So this Dzingel would be two-way, power forward. What about Luff? Power forward. Nah, that doesn't work. That's not going to work. So what if we did Kuzi, Patty Mick, and Luff? That doesn't work either. What about Dzingel on the top line? No, that doesn't work. Who else can I get for that top line? What about Matt Siemens? Nah, that doesn't work at all. That doesn't work. Aubé-Kubel for Luff. That doesn't work. I think this is pretty much what our forward lines are just kind of going to look like, you know? Man, I'm actually not overly jazzed about having Virtanen on that top line right now. But, as I said, I just really don't like this part. Or, no. Where does this work? What was I about to do? No. None of these things are really working for me. Matt Siemens, where do you fit the best? You still don't fit anywhere. You fit best like on the fourth line. But I'm not trading away Matt Siemens, man. He's my assistant captain, dude. Not getting rid of him. So Patty Mick, I do want to see where he grew the most. Okay, his speed's nice and high. His physical's still no good. Defense got a lot better. Poise, awareness, discipline still terrific. Honestly, it's like, man, Patty Mick on that third line is where he fits the best, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, friggin' Pajot puts him at puts him at +5, but I just don't like that, right? And it's like, obviously, you know, Kuznetsov's not going to be on the second line. He's a top line guy. So that just doesn't work for me, right? But Luff for Aube-Kubel, no. What about Hathaway for Luff? That gives us a bonus on that line. Doesn't give us anything on that line. It's a sticky spot we're in right now. I don't really like Dzingel on the third line either, but he does fit there, right? How can I get a nice bonus to the third line? That doesn't work. And I'm not doing that. And I'm not doing that. What if I do this? Okay, that kind of works. Aube-Kubel, Teravainen, and Jamel Smith. But, oh, man. All right, I think that this is about as good as it's going to get right here. I still do like this team. I still do like these lines, so we're going to try and make it work. Let's go to defense, where we got a +3 for Jonesy and Krug. We got a +1 for Gus and Schmidt. Belpedio, I actually had pretty high hopes of him not being here. Steven Johns, Blippy himself, man. The guy fits everywhere, you know? I want Snuggerud out here, though, dude. Give me Snuggerud, baby. He fits on that second line super good. Schmidt doesn't fit anywhere but that second line. What about if we switch these two guys? Boom. There you go. +3, +3, +3, +3, +3. Schmidt fits nowhere. Where do you fit? You fit on the top line. But I ain't putting you on the top line. So it's a little backwards, but our defense would be, if this is the way we would keep it, right? Our defense would be 93, 93, 86, 81, 85, 80. So the only thing I don't like is putting Gus way down there. We got a +3, a +1, and a +1, right? Snuggerud fits everywhere. We got bonuses everywhere. So now we're going to go to our power play, where we're going to have Kuzi. We're going to have Kuzi. We're going to throw friggin' Patty Mick up here. You need to have Teravainen needs to be on. Where do we want him? Hold on. So what if I was to move Siemens for Kuzi, Teravainen for like Kapanen or something? So we got, what do we got? We got a sniper, power forward, playmaker with an offensive defenseman, and then Seth Jones. So I might move like Jonesy down here. That gives us +3 on the power play. Now I just got to move Eric Gustafsson, and I just got to get someone a little more offensive, right? Maybe a Jake Virtanen, another nice power forward. So maybe we could move Siemens back down, and we could... I like Siemens up here. Who else do we got? Could we grab Pajot? No. Could we grab... Nope. So Virtanen, that does work. It gives us a +3. I'm pretty happy with that. So on that second one, we're going to go with we're going to go with Kuzi. Or wait, what's his face-off? 73. Pajot's like 84 or something. Yeah, it's 84. So we're going with Pajot, most definitely. Kapanen, I would like to keep him out there. Dzingel, man. I might move Cap. I think I'm going to move Cap, and I'm going to put somebody else out there. What do we got for left wingers? Teravainen, Dzingel, Patty Mick. Centers, we got Pajot, Kuzi. Right wingers, we could use Aube-Kubel, obviously. Boom, shakalaka. That helps us out a little bit. And I'm thinking we should stay with Seth Jones, because Seth Jones is kind of beast mode, right? That doesn't work, though. We got to leave that alone, right? Okay, so there's the power play. So the rest of these I'm going to do, and then I'll get back to you guys.